Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 19. We are continuing our new Woodshire farm, and just guys about to be done with seeding this with corn, doing the final pass here, and then we'll have to go do a little bit of a trim over there, a little bit spot over there where that tree was that we chopped down last episode. But yeah, so that'll be good. And this thing will start growing, and we'll be very happy to have it. And then we can start fast forwarding and get this one over here, kind of dealt with. Well, we harvest this one, like I said, I think we'll put oats down or something of that nature, and kind of go from there. Once we get a new day reset, we'll probably go ahead and do the cows. So I don't know if we'll get to that today or not. Like I said, we will be fast forwarding some here shortly, but whether we get far enough to fast forward to the next day and can start doing cows, well, I guess we'll find out. Could start doing horses, like I said, and we do have everything for horses as well because we do have some oats for those. It's definitely tempting. How much is it? Horses? They're what? 5,000? I think they're 5,000 a piece. So if I wanted like 16 to start with, it's 80,000 bucks plus. Oh, really? Oh, I forgot this guy has troubles up here. This stupid road over here just causes so much trouble. One thing I can do is start in this top corner, or I say top corner. I guess it's kind of the top left if you look at the map. I can start in this corner, and it has, obviously, should be able to do the rest of it after that. Technically, you would not probably want to do it, seed this direction after seeding the other direction, but as far as the game's concerned, it does not care. Alright, there we go. That is done. Park you over here. So yeah, how much is the horse pen? Got this one for 95. I do have some of these new ones as well. This one's actually pretty cool. I like this one a lot because it's got a cool little barn as a part of it. So does this one. Let's see if we can look at. So this one's kind of a barn with it a bit surrounding it a little bit. This one is a barn with it off to the side, which is kind of cool. And one thing I can do with this, which is kind of a lot of fun, is I can put one barn this way and another barn flipped around the other way. So you kind of have two barns next to each other with pastures on each side. I think it looks pretty cool. So we could do something like that. And this is cheap enough that we could go ahead and do this and get some horses rolling. It is an idea. I do have this horse pasture, which is a really, really long one. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this one at all. I will point out, by the way, technically this Elk Mountain Ranch pasture, if you go find it online, it only holds 8 horses. I actually modded the mod and made it hold 16 because it looked big enough for 16 in my opinion. I mean, it looked as big as the 16 one that comes with the game, so I decided to go ahead and mod that one up to 16 as well because 8 felt a little small. I do have this one, which is an open range. You can see those little posts there where they can roam around, and then of course I have the wands here for this other thing. That one's a small one. Sorry, something in my eye. This one's a small one, which isn't too bad. And then we got this one, which is another kind of a barn-looking cool one. But like I said, I think I like this elk one the best. So I think I'm going to do this one, and I'm probably going to put it over here? Question mark. Because what I may do is buy this up here to put the cows up there in that top left corner. So if I put it here. Let's see how I want to configure this. Trying to figure out how I want to spin it. I don't know if it really matters. Just as long as one spun one way, the other spun the other way. Probably what I will do is stick it over here, kind of just up against the road. A bit. Although it might be a little bit bigger than what I can see, so probably want to be a little careful. Actually, let's see. This would work here, and then yeah, the other side should flip around just fine on the other up against the fence there. Something like this, maybe. Kind of want to be a little bit low, just so it hopefully doesn't mess up the ground too much. Although I'm sure it'll mess it up a little bit. Just straight-ish. It looks relatively straight. It's hard to tell. Again, that's another thing I wish they had. I wish it was a little bit easier to see if something was straight or not. Really, the best way to find out is run over there. So yeah, we got the I think this is the water, right? We do have a little bit of... Now this one does have the horses producing manure. It's fine. It's really not that much manure, so it's really not that big of a deal. I could probably ignore it completely if I just didn't care about it. But that is one extra thing. And then here's the food, yeah. So, and then we can go inside here. Have a little bit of pass-through. And over here, obviously, would be where the horses are. So I think this is pretty cool. I like this one a lot. This is kind of a cool, nifty little thing. Technically, you can come up here and get over there, which I usually can. Let's see. Come on, let me get up here. There we go. You can technically open this as well, if I remember right. Yes. I mean, sure. We don't have to, obviously. There's no reason to, but you can. I'm assuming that one up there probably could technically be open as well. All right, well, there we go. So we have this. A couple saddles there. Nice. Really, nothing else to do except get us some horses. So, what we're going to do is... I'm just going to go ahead and buy some horses from here. Kind of what I like to do. I mean, in the past, I've just done like 2 of every horse and just left it. But it's a little chaotic. So I kind of like to I don't want to say theme the horses, but like keep kind of colorings a little bit similar together. And so for that reason, we're going to probably run with all of probably the brownish ones for now. And then yeah, I'll put the gray with the palomino. And I think I put the dun and the black in there as well. So I think what I usually do is put the pinto with the brown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, 5. Sorry, I want 4. So it was 16. So 4 of each. And then we'll do chestnut. Yep. 2, 3, 4. Do the beige. 2, 3, 4. And then we'll do the seal browns. 2, 3, 4. Cool. And there's our 16. $80,000. And voila. Let's see like how they're kind of brownish, colorish, you know, the colors. So they kind of, I feel like they kind of, it themes pretty good together. It doesn't look quite as chaotic. And I don't want just one type of horse because I feel like that's boring. So I like a little bit of variety. But yeah, there we go. There are our horses. Now, I think I mentioned I do have a mod that will ride the horses for me at the end of the day. It should charge me money for that. So basically I'm just hiring a worker to ride horses for me. Which I personally am okay with. I feel like that's pretty normal. I think if I needed to ride horses every day, I would just hire a, you know, some high school kid or something like that. It's like, hey, go ride some horses for me and get them exercise, you know, or whatever. Oh, Flash, that's a cool name. But if you've never seen the horses, you can ride them, you know, and you have to ride them every day to get them exercise in order for them to, in fact, if you look, if we go to the animals now, we should have all of our horses here. And you can see if I can find Flash right there. You can see he has, oh, he's at 5%. Now he's at 6%, right? So I'm pointing it with my finger. Right here where it says 7%. And that is how much exercise he needs. Once you get to 100%, that means you can leave him for the day. And tomorrow, his overall fitness here, which is this one, starts at 5%. He's currently only worth $2,900. Which is obviously less. He's actually going down right now as I'm writing him because he's getting dirtier. But anyway, he's only worth $2,900 compared to the $5,000 I bought him at. But if I get this to 100% every day, then every day he gains $5,000 in value, up to a maximum of $50,000. So the $80,000 I just spent on all these horses, if I got them all the way up to the max 50K, they would be worth $800,000 to me when I sold them. It doesn't take a ton of time to get it to 100%, but it is a bit tedious. As you can see, I'm only at 22% now, and I'd have to ride this with every single one of them. A couple notes: it does not matter how fast you ride the horses. You can ride it full speed, and you can ride it real slow. It literally goes the same speed on the fitness, no matter what you do. So sometimes what I do is I just put him on slow like this, and then I'll just kind of go do something else. And like by the time I come back, he's ridden across the ranch, but he at least didn't run into a wall or anything like that because he's walking so slow and he's already 100%. So technically you can do all that. Again, I am not going to do that for this series because I don't think you're here to watch me ride horses all day. I mean, that just, to me, that would be boring. Even playing, I can't imagine what it'd be like watching. But I at least wanted to show kind of what it looks like. And I think the horses are very, very well modeled. They look really good. And I'm very, very impressed with them. So, but anyway, like I said, so we're going to play it. We're going to basically be paying a farmhand to be riding the horses for us. And all that will be taken care of automatically. If you do not ride the horse, it actually degrades $5,000 every day. So, like I said, I'm at 2,900 now. I think the lowest it goes is... It may already be at the low. Like, it doesn't go much lower. I don't know if it goes to 0. I can't remember. I don't know if I've ever like not done it. But if I were to get it up to like $10,000 and then not ride it for a day, it would go back down to 5,000. So just as an example, so the top one is the fitness, and again I'm pointing with my finger. Top one is the fitness. So again, as this gets up to closer to 100%, once it gets to 100%, their max value, you can sell them for a good amount of money. This is their overall kind of health and stuff like that. This is based on, as far as I know, the food and stuff, which obviously is at 0. And then this is their cleanliness. You do need to clean them from time to time, which if I get off this horse and go find her again, because she actually teleports somewhere else. There's Jupiter. That's a good name as well. There's Flash, so I can come over here and I can clean Flash. And can't really see the dirt on her right now, but technically there was a little bit of dirt. If I'd ridden her a little bit longer, she'd actually start getting some pretty obvious dirt. And so you want to clean them, and that pops them back up to their max, 29.75 value. So cool. There you go. There's some horses. One thing I do need to do now is get them fed and stuff. So let's grab my semi-truck. Go get some oats. And I will also need to get a water trailer. Get some water for them. And some straw. And I'll have to get a special straw spreader for that, which is fine. That's going to be easy enough to pick up. I mean, they're not going to use all these oats, but I'll go ahead and fill it all the way up just to make sure we're fine. I don't think they will. I actually forget how much oats 16 horses use. That hay right there in the middle is just cosmetic, or straw. I guess it's hay, probably. It doesn't actually do anything. The one bad thing about this setup, I say bad, I mean it's not that big of a deal, is that you do have to kind of back up into the food spot. Not really too hard to do though. Plenty of space over here. Apparently I was clipping the edge of the barn. Oh wow, they do use all my 32,000 food. Wow, that was only half of it. Never mind. So, I'm guessing they use about, probably since there's 16 horses, I would imagine it's probably 64,000 oats would top them off. But you don't have to top it off. No matter how much food they have, they will be at 100% happiness as far as food is concerned. It's just, obviously, it will run out quicker. And so, red, yellow, green, whatever color the bar is for the food, completely irrelevant. As far as their overall happiness is concerned, but obviously relevant based on how many days you can actually run it. I think if you have it completely filled up, topped off, I want to say it's 5 to 7 days or something like that. I've never actually sat there and timed it. I'm sure there's somewhere online that you can look up to. Nope, not straw. No, I don't want straw actually. Stop filling. I'm sure there's somewhere that can tell you exactly how much it is, but I want to say it's like 5 to 7 days, something of that nature. I want hay. And we'll get about the same amount of hay just to see if it's the same ratio or not. And I think I covered a little bit of this before, but I'll go over it again now that we actually have them. Each animal's a little different in how they treat food. Cows, it's each food that's listed on cows is an option, not a combined total. So if you just do hay, it's a certain amount. If you do silage or whatever, it's another amount. And if you do the full total mixed rations, it's 100%. You want 100% to get total mixed rations. You know, that's what you do. Horses are a little bit different. Theirs is a cumulative. So you start with oats. That's 60% effectiveness. So if I didn't feed them anything else, they'd at least be 60% effective right now. And they probably, presumably, instead of $5,000, they would gain probably $3,000 every day. I assume. I haven't actually tried it. And then you have to add the hay, which is 40% effectiveness, and the combined total of those gets you to 100%. Sheep are kind of similar to cows, I believe, where they can take either grass or hay or grass. Anyway, something like that. If you see them, you can look it up. But but you don't have to have all of it. You can just any of the options would work for them. Pigs need a lot of stuff. There's like 4 categories. I can't remember. But they need a lot of different things, and you have to have all of it to get them to fully 100%. Looks like it's about going to be the same ratio. So, okay, so it is almost exactly the same ratio. Wow, I got that within 4. So it looks like about 64,000 of each would top them off completely. But again, not necessary. We're not going to worry about it. Alright, so we do need to get a couple more machineries. If we go over here to animals. So we have a few options here, right? Oh, I have not seen these Andersons before. I don't play with all the DLCs on my multiplayer map because the friend I play with, he does not have all the DLCs. The paid DLCs, I should say. So I haven't actually got to play with these. So this one makes straw bales and helps cover the ground. Cool. Presumably, so it does pick up 2 bales at a time. I still think this one's probably a little bit better. Even though it says only 1 bale, I guess it's probably about the same, actually. Huh. It's weird that it's big. That's more. I mean, I know for a fact this one I can load from the silo. I don't know if I can load this one from the silo or not. I guess we can try out. That's one of the benefits of leasing, is try that out. So we need one of those. Another option, if we don't want to do that, would be to pick up one of these things. These attach to the front fork of a front loader or a tractor or something like that. It's fine. I personally don't like them. One thing of note, if you do decide to pick up one of these, is they actually come with a free bale fork. So this little yellow piece right here, it actually detaches from the blue piece. This kind of pointing again. This yellow piece on here on the front detaches from the overall blue piece and becomes a bale fork. I think that happens on all of them. I know it happens on. I know for sure it happens on these two, but I don't know if it happens on this one or not. I would be surprised if it didn't, but it might not. But these two do come with that free bale fork. And like I said, you just attach to the front. You can put a bale in it. It fits straw out. Whoop-de-doo. No big deal. Then we have a couple total mixed rations options. We have this one, which holds about 11,000. This one up here holds 16,000. These are trailers. Obviously, we have these new Andersons over here. This one holds 29,000. That's a lot. That's nice. And this one holds 23,000. What I like for the food stuff though is picking up this bad boy. I think it's not the Salad King, it's this one, right? Yeah, this one's 17,000. It's a little bit smaller, but the benefits of having this little pickup on the front, I call it a vacuum cleaner, is highly beneficial. And so that one's a pretty good one. I mean, I have to think about that though. Do I need the vacuum cleaner? Or could I get by with one of these things that's quite a bit bigger? 29,000 is pretty big, and that's going to save a lot of trips to and from the drop-off spot. I have to think about that. But I think I probably will go with the vacuum cleaner because it's really good for picking up the spillover from the cow's food. When they spill over food, it's just silage and stuff. And you can just run the vacuum cleaner over it and pick it up real quick. I mean, you can use a shovel, obviously, or the front loader with a scooper, but I like the vacuum cleaner, as I call it. That's also pretty big. Pretty cool. So, like I said, we're going to need some water. So, let's grab a water truck. Could grab one of these bigger ones. And I probably will. I might as well just go ahead and grab the semi one because we're going to need it anyway. Let's change the color to just like a flat stainless steel or something like that, just to signify water. I like to keep the chrome one for milk because it just looks cool. So we'll go ahead and lease this one for now. Eventually we will buy all these. So we do need the water. We do need we don't need the total mix rations yet, so we can hold off on that. I will pick this thing up just to see what it does, see if I like it any better for any reason. If I can't fill it up at the silo, then I won't use this one. But for now, we'll try it out. Cool. So those are the two things we're going to need for horses. So let's get them sent over. I will also grab, let's see, over here, under, I think it's miscellaneous. There's this water station. I also have another mod. I think there's another cool. I also have these ponds and stuff, which technically you can fill water at. I'm not going to put a pond up right now. I might do something like that later. Where is the cool one I like? Is it this one? I don't know if it's that one or not. Maybe it is. Because this one's fine. Maybe, is it under decorations then? And there's a lot of decorations here. Don't let your brain explode. There's a lot of fences, a lot of things. I probably won't touch a lot of them, to be perfectly honest. I think it's in silos. That would be crazy. There's a lot of silos here. We will go through a lot of these later once the time comes. Obviously not farmhouses, but there are 4 farmhouses here. Some pretty cool designs. All right, it must have been that one on the far right. I don't know why I don't remember it all of a sudden. So I'm just going to stick this one off to the side over here. Just kind of out of the way, but where I can still get to it pretty easily. There we go. Cool little water tower. Let's unhook from you. Gotta go pick up our other trailer. Ooh, I'm gonna have to fix some of that hill there. That is a little ugly. A little bit here that I can fix as well. Alright, so let's go here. I gotta be a little careful because obviously I don't want to trim into my field itself. But let's go. Just raise the brush strength up. There we go. Just kind of smooth this out real good. I don't want to go too much near the fence because sometimes it'll lower the fence and make it look like it's sticking up in the air. Like that. That looks so mostly okay. And then over here, I'm going to have to figure out how to fix this without screwing everything up too badly. It's hard to tell. I think it's okay. I really don't know until we walk around here. So this looks better. That looks nice and smooth. Fence looks fine. Still a little bit of a hill, but definitely smoother. I mean, that's a little silly looking, but I think it's going to be okay. I might lower that a little bit more there, right by that manure stuff. I'll leave it for now. I'll have to see how the manure looks later, and we'll come back to it. All right, let's get back in our truck. I mean, obviously, I could have just completely flattened all these fields and made them perfectly flat, but I like a little bit of, you know, contour to break up the just complete flat monotony. I mean, this is going to be more water than we probably need for the horses right now, but it will be very good to have for when we get the cows, because they need a lot of water. Might extend my road over here later. Wish I could leave this feeling while I tapped through, because I'd go over, tap through, and grab the silage, but we'll check it here in a moment. Very rusty and weathered water tower. I'm not exactly sure what the fuel tank's there for, or the gas can, but the rest of it I think looks pretty cool. And just kind of make sure I give due justice. This is part of the, if you didn't notice, come back over here. Part of the modding welt by Bernie SCS mods. So pretty cool. Takes a while to fill up water. Where's the speed filler? Alright, we're gonna go with 50%. That should be enough for now, at least. At least keep them from not, you know, from being thirsty. Oh. Just barely went off the square. I actually don't need near as much water as they need food. Only 8,000 for 16 horses, so 500 apiece. Alright, that's good. Let's tab through and grab this guy real quick. Make sure this is full. Looks like I had plenty left. About 32,000, I think. Okay, and then we'll grab us a tractor to go pick up that straw thingamajigger. Straw spreader. Guess I could be fast forwarding right now, because the horses are going to be fine, you know, for a little bit without some straw. But I kind of like to, I'll get this situated because it's the last thing we got to do anyway, and then we'll definitely make sure we can fast forward from there. We'll know the horses are 100% ready to go. So the bigger version of this that I showed you, that I was thinking about getting until I saw this one. I just want to try this one out, although it does look really small. The bigger version, it has a little bit of a bug where it does not, when you load it from a silo, it doesn't limit you to one bale of straw. It'll just keep going, which is a little bit of a weirdness thing, but it's also a bit of a time saver, to be fair. But it's a little buggy for that part. Now, come on, let me load this from here. My life's so much easier. Oh, does not look like it will. Guess I'm just missing something. Oh, does not look like it will load from here. Okay. So, I'm not forgetting, am I? Am I wrong? Is it the barn that I can load from normally? It might be only from the barn even, actually, now that I think about it, because I know that... I mean, I usually have straw in the barn anyway, because I run out of stuff in the silo. Let me try the barn real quick. I'm probably going to need one anyway. The hayloft, I should say, sorry. Isn't there another hayloft, I think? There's this one. That's fine. I think I like that other one better, though. So just the basic one. So we'll do that. We'll grab the basic one. Easy to use. A little more expensive. Where do I want to put it? I could put it over here by these things, I suppose. For now, at least. If for no other reason. I could put it here, although I'd want it scooched up enough to be able to drop stuff off easily. If I do put another horse thing, it will be kind of over on that other side. So I could kind of put this maybe up here somewhere. Probably want the pickup over the road. We'll just stick it up here, kind of even with this, even-ish with the edge of the field here. Just have the pickup over the road so that we just drive along the road and we can pick up from it. Something like that. Good enough. So let's actually grab a little bit of straw, put it in the barn, and see if that actually fixes our problem. And if this doesn't fix it, then it is just the trailer itself, the machine. Oh, gotta go get my... It helps if I have the trailer to load straw up in. Straw. I got about 10,000 or so, just as a test. There we go. Alright, see if this works any better. Yep, okay, so it is just that. Okay, see, this has got the same bug. It's going to let me put all 10,000 even there, even though each bale is 4,000. This thing technically holds two bales, which is 8,000. Obviously, I put 10,000 in here, so it's got the same bug. I mean, I don't know what else to do about it. I mean, honestly, it'd almost be more annoying not trying to avoid abusing the bug, so to speak. So I'm just going to accept it as is, whatever. All it's really doing is it's saving us a couple trips. It's not like it's doing anything. It's not like it's making new straw for free or anything. It's just saving us some trips. I think it's through here that I have to go. Yep, there we go. Apparently it's just dumping into the side of the wall. I mean, I think technically the idea is that it would be going through that door. Well, there we go. We'll go through the opening. Looks like they're gonna need about 12,000 straw. I guess that's what, 750 a piece. Yep, something like that. Alright, we'll start with that. That'll be good enough for now. And we'll fill up some more later, maybe. But that does work. I guess we don't really need this anywhere else right now than over here. So I'll just park this over here by this horse stuff for now. Not the best parking job in the world, but it'll work. Alrighty, so horses should be 100% happy now. It's actually technically a little water thing right there. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to fill up their water one bucket at a time. Let's see, they need 8,000 liters of water, and I'm guessing that's what? 4 liters, maybe? Something like that. Maybe more. So, you know, couple thousand trips. Yeah. I mean, I think we're in a good spot. Like I said, I think we're good to start fast forwarding. So let's get over here. Keep an eye on this bad boy. And start fast forwarding. Until our corn starts popping in. Just real quick, how are we doing over here? 64%. Just got a little ways to go. Oh, I just looked at the time. We are way over time. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. We'll keep fast forwarding and keep filling up some silage. And we'll come back probably just before daytime or when it's time to harvest the corn, whichever comes first. So I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.